with me and shit. Think I'm always playing and shit. Call me bitch and shit. Not no fucking bitch, bro. At the end of the day, I'ma stand up for my fucking self because I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me.
So you've probably seen this viral video of Rajad Jackson, the son of former and legendary MMA star Rampage Jackson, when he beat up this pro wrestler. Rajad Jackson is a streamer and a martial artist, but this is what happened when he got in an altercation over a misunderstanding with a pro wrestler at a wrestling event. Let's take a deeper look into how it all unfolded and into the aftermath of his actions. And this is a perfect example of when men can't control their emotions.
What are you worried about, Psyko Stu?
Psyko Stu?
What, you don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
So this is the event. That's when he smacked a beer bowl or a can.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
He's saying he ain't a worker, meaning he ain't part of the show.
You don't sell it?
Bro. Yeah. Hey, yeah.
They shook hands on it.
I appreciate it.
Apologized. He explained that he thought he was a worker with the cameras.
I'm gonna have you run in and fuck that motherfucker up in the mat. You ready for that?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Talk to the president.
See, this is their setup.
Do that for me, I'll be cool.
They're setting up the get back.
When you run in on his shit, you fucking give him his receipt. You remember what a receipt is? Give him that fucking receipt, don't tag his shit. If you got a fucking problem,
Right there.
I'll fucking run out there.
That shit pissed me off, bro. It didn't even hurt. It just pissed me off. And that shit pissed me off. And I'm gonna have to get him back. They said I can go in the ring and get his ass. I don't even know what I'm gonna do to him. Bro, my dad can't do shit. I'm gonna fake crash out. All right, bet. You about to see.
This is stream and people in the stream goading him on. Provoking him.
Am I really gonna fight him? Yeah, I'm gonna punch his ass for real. I don't believe in me getting
Trying to do it for the clip, for the views.
That shit was not staged. I'm telling you that right now. How many subs to knock him out? That's a good question. 50 subs to knock him out.
Man, streaming is a crazy
I
world.
don't give a fuck. I want him to. Y'all want me to teabag him? People think this shit's sweet. People think this shit's a fucking game.
Unleashed over 20 unanswered punches to his head before
This is
being
when it
dragged
happens.
away by other wrestlers. According to reports, parts of the altercation were supposed to be scripted. However, the intensity and the damage caused were absolutely not planned. Smith was rushed to the hospital with serious injuries, leaving fans and fellow wrestlers horrified.
Tired of motherfuckers playing with me, bro. Real shit. One of them a bitch and fucking bit me. I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me and shit. Think I'm always playing and shit. Call me bitch and shit. Not no fucking bitch, bro. At the end of the day, I'ma stand up for my fucking self because I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me.
And this just goes to show that the greatest power of a man is in their ability to control their emotions. Because a man who doesn't have control of his emotions is reckless and dangerous and will only lead to violence. That's why you gotta be secure about yourself. Don't let anyone provoke you. It's like someone controlling you. You're easily swayed, influenced by others. They ain't no man. You gotta be able to stand your own ground. No matter what anyone says, don't let them provoke you into doing something that you don't want to do in the first place. With this, I mean, he was already cool with it. He shook hands. He actually let it go. But then he was provoked by the chat, by others, by kids, saying that, oh, you ain't man enough because you let him hit you, or you a B. None of that matters. This is why life can get dangerous, because I know so many situations, I'm sure you do too, where there's guys that got into a fight or put themselves in harm's way just so that they can feed their ego. Like, I'm the man. Nah, a real man is someone who thinks about his future. A real man is someone that thinks about their actions. There's nothing manly about being foolish. There's a great quote from my favorite film, Braveheart, and it says, "It is our wits that makes us men."
I can fight.
I know you can fight, but it's our wits that make us men.
And it's even more prevalent in today's society where thinking just isn't a thing anymore. And that we're so volatile that reaction is the only thing that gains attraction. And it's the pride that led him to this. Just as the Bible says, pride is the root of all sin, and death is its fruit. There's nothing good that comes from being prideful. It's your ego deceiving you and feeding you lies. The voices in your head that no one else is thinking but you. And that's why I say the most dangerous people are the emotional people. The ones that can't control themselves, and most specifically their emotions. And especially for men, because when men get emotional, it becomes dangerous. But let's take a look at what his dad, Rampage Jackson, has to say about the situation. I want to clear up the misinformation about my son Raja. I've been confirmed that the wrestler Stuart Smith aka Psyko Stu is awake and stable. Raja was unexpectedly hit in the side of the head by him moments before Smith's match. Raja was told that he could get his payback in the ring. I thought it was part of the show. It was bad judgment and the work that went wrong. Raja is an MMA fighter, not a pro wrestler, and had no business involved in an event like this. I don't condone my son's actions at all. He suffered a concussion from sparring only days ago.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Let the kick land and count.
And had no business doing anything remotely close to physical contact. As a father, I'm deeply concerned with his health and the well-being of Mr. Smith. That being said, I'm very upset that any of this happened, but my main concern now is that Mr. Smith will make a speedy recovery. I apologize on his behalf and took kick for the situation. And this is his first statement moments after the event.
You know, it's hard for me to talk about it. I feel bad about what happened to Psyko Stu. I don't condone what my son did. Very, very unfortunate. I'm gonna let justice, you know, play out, take its course. Psyko Stu and his family had to see that. I just wish I could have been there, but I couldn't. Shit is wild. See a lot of people editing stupid shit for clicks. You know, that's not fair. There's a lot of racist people showing their true colors and stuff. I'm not, you know, taking up for my son or anything like that. I'm just telling you guys, I'm doing what any father would do. Hopefully one day I can meet Psyko Stu and shake his hand and have a man-to-man with him. I'm just gonna try to like get back to being myself. I was learning what went on at the same rate as everybody else. I hope Psyko Stu can forgive me, myself, as a dad. Sometimes you're proud of your kids and sometimes you're not proud of your kids, but at the end of the day, you're still a father.
Now, the whole internet is divided by the situation. A lot of people want him to go to jail. But what's that going to do? But let's take a look at this insightful input from someone who's already been there from the past. This is what Sean Strickland, a UFC and MMA fighter, said regarding this situation. Jackson's kids shouldn't go to jail. Prison should always be a last resort. I was arrested at 19 for 2 felonies or GBIs. I would have spent 5 to 6 years in prison if the DA had its way. After 6 years in a cell coming out with nothing, being indoctrinated with gangs and violence, I guarantee I would have killed someone. There was one guy telling me about how he picked up a murder charge and I remember being impressed by him. That would have been my future. Instead, I pleaded and took 100 days jail or work release, a ton of anger management and a decent amount of victim restitution. After a miserable 2 years of court, luckily a lawyer took my case for free because I didn't have $1 to my name. Bottom line is, it's not about the person in prison, it's about who they become when they're out of prison. I believe if I wasn't offered that deal, I would be dead today and more than likely would have resulted in someone else's death as well. My 2 cents, rehabilitation over prison always. Yeah, I do agree with that, somewhat. But he has to learn his lesson. He got away with it this time, but next time it might not be so lenient. Luckily, Psyko Stu has recovered and is in a safe place and is finally conscious. It's good to see support from stars like Mr. Beast, saying, dang man, this hurts to see, especially because I read he was a veteran that used wrestling as an outlet to get over PTSD. Genuinely, if anyone connected to him knows of a way I can help, please reach out. If his kid is a fan or I can help with hospital bills, I don't know, but I'll help. It's good to see support from people, especially in times like this. I mean, it was a tragic event and no one really wanted this to happen, either Psyko Stu or Raja Jackson. But unfortunately, it's just misunderstanding. And where emotions are involved, and especially uncontrolled, violence ensues. So the most important lesson is to control your emotion. You will save a ton of trouble in your life by doing so. Be calm. The strongest amongst us is the calmest amongst us, because they're the ones who won't ever fold under pressure and will always be able to carry their weight no matter how heavy it gets. Especially for the young generation, don't do anything for others, even if they're provoking you, egging you on to do something that you don't want to. Stand your own ground and be your own man. I hope you like this video. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe for more videos like this. I'm Taz. See you in the next one. Peace.